Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. Also just listening to this video with Yukmouth and Benzino, man. They was just basically chopping it up online and shit via, I think, Instagram or FaceTime, whatever the case may be. But they was dropping some jewels in that video. You know, they talked about the whole Michael Jackson situation, how powerful Michael Jackson was, and now it's starting to all make sense why what happened to Michael Jackson happened to Michael Jackson. And I'm gonna talk about that further, and I'm gonna talk about that further, like in maybe the next video, you know, on why, you know, what happened to Michael Jackson happened to Michael Jackson, because I gotta just keep it 100 with y'all. Now, okay, let's talk about the video that Yukmouth and Benzino was talking about. And it's funny, you figure shit out years later. Now, everybody knows Benzino was once the owner of the Source. Now, I did have certain issues with Benzino because I felt like the Source was biased and they were unfair to a lot of West Coast rappers, and particularly a lot of rappers from the Bay Area. You know, they dogged out a lot of groups from the Bay Area. You know, I still remember that review they gave Keek the Sneak when he was with 3 Times Crazy when that album Stacking Chips came out. And I remember seeing Keek the Sneak, and he had came to this place I used to hang out at, you know, in East Oakland. And Keek was real upset and pissed off about the review that the Source had gave him. He was like really like mad. And like I said before, me, my brother was there, and my cousin, and you know, a friend of the family. Like, you know, he had balling ass nigga and shit. You know, he from the same hood as me though, but he was a balling ass nigga. But like, Keek got out the car and he was like talking, and he said, yeah, man, the Source gave us like 2 stars, man. And he basically said that we made barnyard music and said that we may need jobs after this album and all that shit, which, by the way, Stacking Chips was a excellent album. It was just, you know what I'm saying? But never mind that. You know, I had issues with Ray Benzino and the Source people because, like I said, they were like, to be honest with you, they was haters when it came to West Coast music, and particularly the Bay music. But Yukmouth and Benzino, they was just chopping it up, and they got to the subject of Eminem. And Ray Benzino was talking about his beef with Eminem, where it came from. And I remember this like it was yesterday. Now, I remember everybody was trying to ride on Benzino and say he was hating on Eminem and all that type of shit, but him and Yukmouth got in deep about it. And basically, they verified everything that I said on my videos about Eminem. Like, one, he ain't the GOAT, and that he was a media-created hype job because they felt like, okay, they saw, you know, us black dudes dominate rap, and they needed somebody to throw up there with the ranks of, you know, the great ones. Because, like I said, Eminem ain't remotely the GOAT. You know, he can rap. He got good wordplay and all that type of shit, and he have lost rap battles. I've checked it out, and I can verify that he has lost rap battles before. So that was a fucking lie about he never lost a rap battle. But, you know, of course, you know, white guys gonna get on here and say anything to protect their own and shit. And it's been a lot of racism and coonery in behind Eminem. You know, black people feel like they gotta say Eminem is the greatest rapper ever to get accepted by white people that buy rap records and shit. But I don't give a fuck about that. Like I said, I'll say what I want to say. Eminem is good, but he ain't the fucking GOAT. And like I said before, if Eminem was black and made the type of records that he made, he wouldn't have a career. They would run him out of hip-hop. Okay? They would have ran a black dude out of hip-hop talking about he hate his wife, he want to kill his mother, and talking about getting solemnized and all that type of shit, and you know, they would run him out of hip-hop. And I brought all that up in 2 previous videos, and of course I got a lot of backlash from sensitive white Eminem fans and saying the typical rhetoric, oh, you just don't like him because he's not black. Oh, you're a hater. And then you got the coons that feel like they got to ride and giving you these meaningless stats about record sales and he didn't win Grammys and all that type of shit. Oh, Eminem went diamonds. So did Outkast. So did MC Hammer. MC Hammer's first two albums on a major record label. So like shit, 30 million records in the US alone. So, for real, no big deal. Because, people love to bring up stats and all that type of shit. But Eminem ain't the GOAT. But they verified everything that I said about him. I know Ray Benzino is hating. I know Ray Benzino can't. I know everything y'all gonna say. Because like I said, you Mayonnaise Nation members are predictable. Oh, Ray Benzino can't hold Eminem's jockstrap. He don't have the wordplay that Eminem had. Well, Yukmouth could rap his ass off. I know it ain't too many people that went up against Yukmouth and came out on top. One thing Yukmouth could do, he can rap his ass off and he can write too. Yukmouth got great wordplay. But like I said before, it has been this thing, like I told you, with the industry where they pushed Eminem and where they tried to make black people feel guilty about criticizing anything Eminem did. Because like I said, Eminem made a string of whack-ass albums. And like I said before, nobody don't bump. Everything I said was true. Nobody don't bump no Eminem. Like, for real. Nobody don't bump no Eminem, man. And of course, like I said, people got mad and shit and tried. Like I said, why y'all black people always so quick to take up for people that don't look like you? But then when it comes to us, then you ain't nowhere to be found. Why y'all pussy ass niggas is like that? I just need you to help me come to a better understanding. Why y'all so bold when it comes to defending people that don't look like you, but then you disappear and you zip your lips when it comes to defending us? Because you want to make yourself look good and impress people that don't look like you. So, like I said before, this is why I know what I be saying be true. And I know that I'm not crazy when I say the shit that I say, because all you need is somebody to verify it. Now, keep in mind, these is industry dudes. They've been in the industry for years. I know what you gonna say, because like I said, you guys are predictable. Oh, Yukmouth ain't sold the records that Eminem sold and all that type of shit. I keep telling you, if Eminem was black, he'd be just another rapper. Okay? He'll be just another rapper. Like I said before, man, y'all come on here and talk all the shit you want. I ain't worried about it, because like I said, I want to get 1,000 views on this video. So you can talk all that you're a hater, you're a racist and all that type of shit, because like I said, that shit don't bother me one bit. And I want to thank Ray Benzino and Yukmouth for verifying what a lot of people been saying about Eminem. Me and the 1LBZ did a video once again verifying what was said and discussing Eminem. Because see, the thing is with Eminem, he's like Elvis to a lot of these people. It's the Elvis factor with him. Like I keep saying, Eminem been perpetrating the fraud for years that pissed me off. Also, that he make it look like he just went through a whole bunch of racism with the black community, that he had to fight to get acceptance and all that type of shit, when there were plenty of white rappers out before him. What about Third Base? Nobody had a problem with Third Base. What about the Beastie Boys? Everybody loved the Beastie Boys. I love License to Ill. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. Love that album. And I'll tell that to anybody. That's one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever made. Hands down. Paul Revere, one of the best beats ever made. Top 5 greatest hip-hop beats ever produced. Yeah, I said it. Because like I said, it was just a lot of perpetrating and fronting when it came to Eminem's career and shit. And like I said, Benzino broke it down perfectly how they put Eminem out and how they presented him to the public and shit. And then there's a rumor he ain't really from Detroit anyway. So like I said, and then CJ Goodfella also verified what I was saying. He from Detroit, and he said it himself. He say, man, nobody really don't be bumping no Eminem. So yeah, shout out to Yukmouth, shout out to Benzino, man, cause your boy Town Business, you know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good when shit that I say is verified. Like I said, these dudes are artists. They in the industry. And like I said, I already debunked everything that you predictable motherfuckers gonna say. Ain't nobody jealous of Eminem and all that type of shit. And the thing is, you know what kind of make me happy? The joy I get, how upset some people get when you say something about Eminem and shit, especially members of the Mayonnaise Nation, the Clear People, and then, you know, the Coons and shit. Like I said, if you a black dude that think Eminem is better than any man, for real, man, yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Real talk, man. Cut the shit, man. But anyway, man, thank you for listening, man. I'm out.